Escape Radio. Escape Radio. Escape Radio. Escape Radio. Radio.
Hey, yo, it's girl cheese and I'm 40, act like you so bitch. Right. Look, man, I've been chillin', rhyming and coasting. Suicide with these 9mm low.
KYOM, doing business as KSUN, also known as K-Sun, 95.9, Wichita, Kansas. Once again, we have reached the top of the hour. We got a very special guest in the building tonight. His name is TEELO, and go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hey, what's going on, man? First of all, I appreciate you guys having me here tonight. You know,
for sure.
It means a lot to me, you know, because something that, you know, scratch off my, you know, bucket list pretty much, you know, so appreciate you guys for having me.
Hey, we appreciate you for coming and bringing a member of your entourage, Martin, here on the table, and pretty much, you know, for all the listeners and viewers out there tuning into Escape Radio right now, TEELO pretty much is a hip-hop artist here in Wichita, and
Yep.
I found him at a Lava Hookah Bar. He was the headliner there back in December, when he put on a good show. So tell all the listeners and viewers how that show came about, because I know you didn't really expect how many people were going to come. It was really a surprise to you, so it's pretty dope.
Yeah, man. I mean, the whole outcome was crazy, you know, because when we were setting up the show, honestly, like even to this day, you know, when I still look back and, you know, reminisce on that show, like, it's just crazy how many people came through. Like, even the owner of Lava Hookah Lounge, he kind of doubted us.
Right.
He doubted us. He's like, I didn't expect as many people to come through. I was like, you guys didn't expect as many people to come through, and to an extent, I was like, I agree with you, but I didn't doubt, you know, like my fan base, and then for all the homies that were there too, you know, because they just put out a song and everybody was rocking with it hard. So,
shouts out to all his homies, T4s, you know, Point Blank,
T4s, Point Blank,
everybody out there doing it
Jock.
With the team. What would you call your team? What's the name you guys go by?
Oh, we go Street Fam Camo Squad.
Okay,
and
Street
then,
Fam Camo.
Yeah, and shout out to Tony too, Tony P, CEO of New Ova Studios.
Hey, shouts out to everybody. What we're gonna do right now, guys, is we're gonna play a quick song with one of Steelo's. We're gonna play Sauce, one of my favorite tracks that he sent me, and we're gonna play that song. We're gonna come right back, so keep it locked. Escape Radio, escape your mind, escape your mind.
Shit. And I've been riding in my bucket, and hoes that hate it, not asking if we'll be fucking. These trippy bitches got me tripping on some real shit. These niggas bragging about their tape when no one heard of it.
Yeah, we're back again. Escape Radio 95.9. Go ahead and tell your best friend what you're listening to. We got TEELO with a $. Make sure you get it right. If you search him on SoundCloud, it will not pop up if you do not put that $sign in, so make sure you do that.
It's like that name is making money already, right?
Hey,
trying to, man, trying to. You know?
Hey, he's making money. So tell everybody, to the listeners and viewers, how did you come up with the name TEELO?
TEELO, actually, man, like, it's crazy. Like, think about it, because at first my first name was gonna be Ethic.
Okay.
What it meant, I don't know. I was like 14, you know, 14, 15 at the time, and at the time when I started really mastering how to engineer music and how to, like, really make my voice sound, you know, good.
Yeah.
I kind of started falling towards the word, the word STEELO. For me, that personally meant my own style, how I walked, how I talk, how I use my slang words, you know, just how I do me.
Right.
You know, because to all the, you know, viewers out there, I'm originally from Anaheim, California.
Tell the viewers exactly, from you know, people here in Wichita who do not get outside the city, exactly how that city in Cali, how it inspired you, and how it developed your music as an artist.
Well, I mean, I'm not trying to take shots, you know, because I love the city of Wichita, you know, because
for sure.
I've been here for about 10 years now, 11 years. I was 10, 11 years old when I moved over here, and I'm 20 now, and just the whole vibe from the West Coast, you know, because I grew up listening to a lot of West Coast artists, you know, Exhibit, Snoop Dogg, Corrupt, you know what I'm saying? Daz Dillinger, you know, and I mean, as a kid, man, like, I never understood what they were saying, but something about the flow and the beat that kind of just caught my attention as a little kid, you know, and I feel like that kind of affected the type of like beat selection that I use nowadays, like
That's
the kind
dope,
of
though.
vibe and have, you know, like.
And I think it's dope that you put the little audios or whatnot before the your songs or whatever. Like I don't know what is the audio? Sounds like Gucci Man or somebody.
Yeah.
Is that
Sauce?
Gucci? Yeah.
It's Gucci
Where did you
Man.
find that audio clip from?
Yeah, honestly, man, I just found it on YouTube. I mean, Gucci Man, I'm from the West Coast, but you gotta
Yeah.
give props to Gucci Man. Like
For
that's
sure.
he's a
Yeah.
legend in the game, man.
Gucci
so.
Man. Gucci.
Bird.
Hey man, it's cold out here, January.
I do have a question for you.
Yeah, it was good.
You know, since you are from the West Coast, do you still have beef with like East Coast rappers?
Oh
or-
no, man, no. It's all love, man. You know what's crazy actually is that when I released Sauce, it got so much love on my SoundCloud. Like
Yeah,
it got a
yeah.
lot of love, and this one New York artist, I forgot his name. I mean, I feel so bad.
Yeah.
He messaged me on Twitter and he was like, "Yo, what up, Steelo?" He's like, I really like your flow.
For
I
sure,
really
for
like,
sure.
you know, the vibe that you have. He was like, you're real lyrical. I don't tend to say I'm lyrical on my music, but like I kind of like I listened to some of his music and it was really good,
Uh-huh.
but he was more like the trap music, you know.
Yeah,
So I kind of understood why he was saying I was lyrical with my music.
Yeah.
And I mean, being from the East Coast, you know, he hit me up and he's like, "Yo, let me get on a remix with it." So I
Okay.
sent him the version of the, you know, without my first verse,
Yeah.
and I'm just waiting for that to come back. So I mean, you guys be on the lookout for that.
Hey, make sure you guys are on the lookout. While we got Steelo here, you know, Steelo is all about, you know, doing it fresh. What would you say your definition of sauce is? Because, you know, everybody has different definitions for sauce. And what do you think, what is your personal definition for the word sauce or the term?
The term sauce, I just have to go with swag. I mean,
Go
it's
with
kind of you know 2013 kind of, but I mean when you dripping in sauce, you know you got that swag, you got that, you know.
Dripping the sauce. You're going to make everybody hungry up here.
Right. Barbecue sauce, man.
Dripping the
I
sauce,
know, right?
man. Well, what we're going to do right now, we're going to get into the next track, pronounce Gookin.
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 Yeah, say it with like a little,
Okay,
yeah,
Gookin.
Gookin.
And what would you think, what's your definition for that?
Gookin.
Gookin.
Honestly, man, I don't know where I came with that word, man. It just
Man.
kind of just hit me, dude. Like,
I like that
To me,
name.
when I heard it, was like, you know, you tripping, you know, you gookin.
it was good.
You know what it sounded like? It sounded like a half completed Street Fighter, but I mean Street Fighter move like Gookin.
Hey,
But, I mean, the half
Yeah.
fireball, but yo.
Hey, it does. Well, what we're gonna do, we're gonna get into this next track, you know, real track, and we're gonna take a little quick break. Go ahead and drink some water. Stay healthy. Escape Radio 95.9.
Yeah,
Steve
yeah.
on the building. We'll be right back.
Money over everything in this society. Thought of my family going broke gives me anxiety. And I ain't with that, yo, fuck that, I'm out to get it. If niggas barely touching the game, we gon' fucking break it. And that's some real ass shit. I'ma sip on my Henny, dog, and talk my shit. Like, watch out.
Yeah, boy. Hey, that track right there was Steelo's track. What we got right now, one of his homies just walked in. We got Point Blank. Point Blank, go ahead and tell everybody Escape Radio listening right now.
What up, man? What up? It's Point Blank, man.
All right. So, you know, we got Point Blank, one of the partners with Steelo out there once again. Saw him performing at Lava Hook Lounge, holding it down, playing the Remember track. Heard you guys are doing a video. Are you guys doing a video?
It already dropped. It dropped 3 days ago. It just dropped 3 days ago.
Okay, that's what's
so
up.
we got 1,000, like 1K views already. So yeah.
Okay, that's what's up.
Nice.
For sure. So then, what I was gonna ask Steelo again, or I guess I could ask both of you guys, how exactly would you guys describe your sound? I know like some people don't like to put themselves in a box, which is cool, but if you had to, how would you describe your energy or the kind of vibe or sound you bring to your to the music?
Honestly, man, you know, it's crazy that you asked that, man, because I always get asked that question a lot. You know, like, how would I define my sound personally? And for the listeners who haven't, you know, heard any of my music, I'm not gonna sit here and try to promote my music. But if you ever get the chance to come across any of my music, I honestly, right off the bat, I would kind of give off the just chill, like cruising, you know, mellow vibe type of sound. You know,
That kind of currency, kind of
yeah,
chill. I think chill. Yeah.
exactly. And And it's funny that you mentioned that, man, because Currency is one of my favorite rappers in the game right now.
And I was just watching an interview the other day. It was a Currency at the Breakfast Club, and he was saying, like, since his music is so chill, he doesn't really have to worry about those crazy fans coming to the show, because you know, pretty much his fans just want to chill, drink,
Just
and
chill.
you know, they're like him, you know. So if he was saying, like, if you are faking your music or whatever, then you would attract that kind of crowd. But if you just chill and being you, you know, then you attract that same kind of like energy, you know.
Yeah, and I feel like people like nowadays they have that feeling, you know, like they know when you're faking and they know when you're being real by the way you talk, you know, the way you walk, you know. So, I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and try to rap some music that ain't me, you know. I'm always gonna try to give you what what I experienced, you know. And if people can relate to that, then you know. I appreciate that from the listeners, you know, for really liking my music.
So then, about just like when you make music or whatever, with you and Point, how does the creative process like work out? Like, do you pick the beat first, or do you just kind of like how would you guys say how does the creative process start?
For me personally, music just come natural because when I first started music, I was really whack and stuff. But I like
yeah. But
hey, I'm gonna be honest with you. But you know, as life go on, I've grown into a better man, and I just been, you know, growing up a lot lately. And now it's so easy to write because I don't have to think, because I don't have to fake what I'm writing. Like I feel like the music I be I feel like my music is the total opposite of his. Like it's not chill. It's like, you know, raw. Like I'm energetic because, you know, that's just the feelings, you know what I'm saying, in my music. Because we all make different type of music. I make chill music too. I'm versatile. I'm very versatile. You can ask TEELO. Like a lot of my tracks, you can't put me in a box with anybody else because I'm very versatile, and I just feel like it's all just my feelings, you know what I'm saying?
And that's dope, man, because see, really, music, it's just all about that energy, you know, regardless if it's chill or if it's hype or whatever, it's all energy.
So as far as creativity, like, really we just listen to the beat and vibe out to it and, you know, just speak whatever comes to our head. Like, we don't really got to, like, sit there and think hard about the rhymes because they just come naturally.
Yeah, because like you live the experience, so you know, it's kind of like just pen to paper, true life.
Yeah, I put the pain on the mic, man, because that's the only way I know how to vent.
Put the pain on the mic, volume 2.
I can't vent. Yeah, I can't vent to nobody. I just vent to the mic.
Yeah.
Hey, that's dope. I like that, man. So with you and TEELO or just whoever, TEELO, what for 2016? You know, I still can't even believe it's 2016.
I know, man. That's crazy.
But
where the year go, man?
Man, this kind of time keeps on, you know, just ticking. Still.
Don't stop for nobody.
Don't stop for nobody, man. Keeps flowing. So for 2016, what do you have planned? What business things you got planned, or projects, music videos, mixtapes? Because you said Sauce is or one of the tracks was supposed to be on an upcoming project.
Yeah. I really can't even get to, you know, I have so much planned up right now, and my main concern right now is making sure that my boy, you know, Kid got it good, because he's going to be dropping his tape really soon, really soon.
I just finished it before coming here, actually.
And
you
see what I'm saying, man?
Exclusive.
So you guys need to be on the lookout for that, you know, because...
So when can we be looking out for Kid? Tell everybody who Kid is.
Well, Kid is, you know, also known as Point Blank. You know,
Kid,
yeah, Kid is Point Blank. You know that.
So make sure y'all out there, you know, a Kid and Point Blank is one person.
Yeah,
one person.
Same person. Yeah, don't get it mixed up.
Don't get mixed. For Point Blank, since he's here, let's figure out, is that Kid and Point Blank, is that some kind of split personality thing? Kind of like.
Well, like I feel like if you really know me, you call me Kid.
Okay.
So
you can tell who fake it.
Yeah.
So
point. Nah, not really. I ain't gonna say that, but because
right,
most of my homies call me Blank. It just depend on what it is like.
Is there a reason why they call you Blank?
Nah, because the
girls call you Blank.
Back in the day, I can't aim.
Oh,
So you know what
man.
I'm saying? Like,
So we just gonna say he couldn't aim basketball.
Yeah. My big homie.
Yeah.
We just gonna say
He played a lot of
my
San
big-
Andreas.
it's hey, it's hard.
My big homie gave me that name, and I just stuck with it.
Shouts
it
out to
kind of
his
speak
big
a
homie.
lot, It just speak a lot. It don't gotta be violent. It just be like bam, bam. You say whatever you want to say, point blank. That's it.
True.
Point blank, man. Hey, appreciate it for coming out here, man. It's harsh winter weather conditions, and just like the listeners and viewers, you guys could have been anywhere right now, but you guys just tuning in, keeping it locked with us. What we're gonna do, we're gonna get into the third track, Remedy. One of my favorites from Steelos and Real Track. You guys keep it locked. Go ahead, text your best friend. Go ahead, take a selfie of yourself listening or watching to this and upload it. Hashtag Steelo, hashtag Escape Radio.
Hashtag Ben Trail.
There you go.
Hashtag Ben Show, hashtag Big Homie.
Point blank.
Hashtag
Recognize the name.
Hey, let's go. Remedy, Steelo, Escape Radio. Let's go.
Fucking Lego. And here we go, dog, with that shit you be talking. All these niggas shaking flows, and I'm the nigga they mocking. Cause you come in this world and just like that you may go. And I ain't talking about no niggas, but the bitch niggas.
Yeah. Once again, that track you just heard was Remedy by Steelo with $. This is Escape Radio. I'm Christophilus, my boy J5.
What's up?
Got Point Blank in the building. Once again, we are Escape Radio 95.9. Go ahead and tell everybody what you're listening. All the beautiful girls listening, we'd like to say hello.
What's up?
How you doing?
Steelo right now is currently
Ooh.
we don't know what his relationship status is, but right now it doesn't matter. He got $.
He set the money.
He got the $. He's full of dollars.
Keep that low profile.
Keep the low profile. But speaking of girls, while I was doing the at the Lava with the hookah lounge when they were performing, there's a lot of beautiful girls in the crowd. And my homie Darian was on the ones and twos. Shouts out to Darian.
Shout out my boy Darian too, man.
Yeah, shouts out to Darian, man. DP, go DP, and DJ Hero, and there I saw there's some females looking up there in the crowd, looking at the headliner. So tell everybody, how did you arrange that performance, and how did that come about?
Well, first of all, I just want to give a shout out to my boy Jonathan. He ain't here right now, personal reasons. Really, man, it's all about. He was plugged up well with the owner.
The DJ Hero?
With DJ Hero,
Omar.
yeah, the owner, exactly. Yeah. He was plugged up with them really, really well. And it kind of just, for people who don't know, Lava Hookah Lounge got, remodeled.
Yeah, it did. Before, they didn't even have a stage.
Exactly.
That's when Darian was like, hey, there's a performance. I'm like, where's it going to be at? But I haven't been there since the remodel, so they got stage.
Yeah, they had a stage there.
And, right? I was like, huh?
Performing on the floor. Yeah, and I noticed that they had a stage on there. And, I mean, obviously being, an artist, you're going to try to take advantage of that opportunity. And I told my boy Jonathan, if I was like, yo, this is kind of far-fetched, but you think the owner will let us, do a show here? And he's all like, hey, 50-50. You can ask, and he can turn you down, or you can ask and, give you the green light. And we pulled him aside. We went into his office, and I chopped it up with him. And surprisingly, he was like, I know you guys usually, good people. He's like, yeah. He's like, what day? We got all that figured out, et cetera, details. And for the people who don't know, the $15 charge to get in was not part of the plan. I'm saying that right now. I know some people were, hitting me up on my DMs, eat me alive, but I promise you that was not up to me. Yeah. It was a $5 charge to get in if you weren't purchasing hookah, et cetera, et cetera. If you raise the price, that was not up to me. I promise you.
They only did that because they knew you were coming through. It was like a mini concert.
No, that's y'all fault because y'all came late. Y'all on that Asian time. Y'all on that black people Asian time.
CPT.
That's y'all fault. So we raised the price on y'all. So don't cry.
Yeah, man. So that once again the cover charge. Yeah. So that wasn't their fault about the $15 cover charge.
Yeah,
So
we had nothing to do with that. I promise you. We finessed you for the 15, whatever. I'm sorry. That was not up to me. I promise you.
Right. Hey, so also I was gonna think Your next project, do you have any names for what you're gonna call this next project?
Yeah, the project actually has been something that I've been having in the works for like a long time now. It wasn't until like recently where I really finally decided to like kind of get the pieces together. Because where I'm going with the tape, I really don't know where I'm going with it. Like what like
kind of like vibe or
the
energy?
concept of it. That's a better way to say it. The concept of the tape. I'm kind of just throwing pieces in there to kind of show the listener that I can get on any type of beat, any type of vibe.
Be diverse.
Exactly. To kind of just give everybody, like, let everybody know that I can kind of get on any single beat, any type of flow.
And see, I think that's real good to do because I know I work with, me being a producer, making beats or whatever, working with some artists, some people, they feel like, hey, I don't really rap on this beat. I don't rap on this kind of beat. And
Right.
what that does is kind of put, a person in a box.
Yeah.
So, like, when you, make it big, which one of you guys do, they might be like, Taylor Swift or something. Like, I'm not going to do a track with her, but why not?
Yeah,
you always want to be open to, like, expand your brand.
I'm just saying Kendrick Lamar did a track.
That's
with,
exactly what I was going to say.
That Bad Blood, and it's, it's not bad. I mean,
yeah.
I'm not a Taylor Swift fan, but I do like Kendrick Lamar, and he made it, good.
He made it
And
popular.
Taylor Swift making $100 million a year. Come holler at me, Taylor.
Come holler. Hey, I saw when she brought Fetty Wap on the stage, and see, I don't know if you've seen that performance. She was on tour. She brought Fetty Wap on stage, and obviously that's two different worlds coming together, but it's kind of like that Kimye, and you expanding your brand.
Exactly.
So it's all about 2016 connecting with as most people as possible, so you can have a
huge network.
Exactly.
Man.
Yeah, that's pretty much
it's all
what
about who you know and all that.
Like I'm very blessed and fortunate that believe it or not, I've only known Point Blank for about, what was it, like 2 months, a month.
Wow.
And just
That's crazy.
the vibe and the connection that we have when we chop it up and talk music, like that's like my brother right there,
Hey.
like just from that, from that first show, like I knew like he was real serious about this.
Hey, that's dope. That's good that you got that, because some people, especially out here in the Midwest, some people aren't serious, and you can tell how serious they are.
Yeah.
So like how much they put their time, their energy, and
no,
their money
I mean,
to.
when I'm talking about real serious, like I've yet to meet another artist who's real serious about it, like my boy, Blank.
That's
and
dope.
that's
That's
just,
love.
That's just from the heart right there. No disrespect to any of the other
It's
homies.
getting emotional
that do
in here,
music.
man.
I mean,
It's getting emotional. Shedding tears.
no disrespect to the other homies or anything like that. But I mean, when we talk about work ethic, his work ethic, it speaks volumes. And
That's dope, man.
It's real
Yeah.
talk.
That's dope.
If it's your brother, he's supposed to help you always get to that next level.
And that's good that he
definitely.
does.
Yeah, and
that good peer pressure.
yeah,
man.
and he's always, talking about, if music's whack, we ain't releasing it. You redo it again, redo your verse again, and
Hey, that's good to do, because I know, me, when I'm recording stuff, I'm a nice person, so I'll be like, just keep it.
yeah.
But yeah, that's good to have
Yeah.
that good critical feedback. Hey, man, that verse right there sucks.
Exactly.
I remember Pharrell when they did Drop It Like It's Hot
Mhm.
with Snoop Dogg on there, another West Coast artist.
Yeah.
The first verse Snoop Dogg recorded, I guess on the second verse, Pharrell was not feeling.
See
And
what
he
I'm
told
saying?
Snoop, he said, nah, you got to go harder.
Yeah,
you see, because he
need
knew his
homies.
potential. He was like, you got to go harder.
Yeah, you need
You know?
homies like that though. You need,
True.
you can't have friends that will, sugarcoat anything for you.
And you
Yeah.
talked about it on the song, you don't sugarcoat nothing.
Exactly.
Which track was that? Was the
Yeah, it was the
salsa?
sauce.
Yeah, he's like, I don't sugarcoat nothing.
Yeah,
I like that because
I'm-
that's real, you know?
Exactly. Yeah, and I got friends like that. Like my homies that are real close with me. That it's maybe that they see something in me that I don't see in myself. That's why they push me to go hard. They push me to go that extra mile. When it comes down to writing music.
Yeah.
So I appreciate Blank. I appreciate my boy Martin. And all the other homies in Street Fam and Camo Squad.
Exactly, man. You can't do it without people. So many times people, try to do it on their own. This kind of be kind of a competitive society when people want to, make all the money and do everything, get success on your own. But you can't be successful without other people, whether that's a customer at buying, your burgers or
Mhm.
buying your CDs. You can't be successful without other people.
Exactly.
So you always want to make sure, especially with 2016, this is the year of connecting with like minds. And so that's what you and Point did, 1 month. That's cool. You know, that's how some people, like couples, they see somebody 1 month and bam, they get married.
Exactly.
But I mean, we ain't trying to say you gonna marry.
No.
Pause. Ain't no.
Pause. Yo.
But see, you know, what was like Khloe Kardashian and Lamar? You know, they knew each other for about like what, 3 months, Jay?
Something like
That's
that.
something like that.
3 months, and then
She stuck with him through the coma. Well,
see, look, if she would have, if she would have knew, if she stuck with him another couple months, she would find out Lamar was doing some more substances
I
that
know.
we can't talk about.
He was playing in the snow.
So once again, before we wrap up, you know, we want to give a shout out to TEELO again while he's here, and just if you can, how can people reach you? Social media, websites, and whatnot. Give all that stuff out.
My Twitter's original_TEELO. I'm constantly on that Twitter thing. You know, I'm constantly on it. Even at work. You know, I get in trouble. You know, but I mean, you guys can reach me on there. From Instagram, you know, you get my Instagram is linked to my, you know, my Twitter page like that. My boy Kit, he give y'all his information too.
Okay, for sure.
My Twitter, Kit. KIET _ bull BULL. Same thing with Instagram. That's the only thing I really use. And it's the same thing for Snapchat too, without the _ Kit Bull.
For sure.
And, tape dropping soon. I don't know what time, but maybe end of the month or beginning next month.
That's what's up. Make sure y'all look out for that. Make sure y'all download that, and if it's make sure y'all download that and buy it if it is for on iTunes. But make sure you download that too.
Yeah, and just to keep everybody updated with any new releases, follow my SoundCloud page too.
SoundCloud $TEELO. Remember, once again, it will not pop
$TEELO.
up if you don't put that $sign right there.
We ain't talking.
We ain't talking if you don't put that $sign. Ain't
talking
about
money.
that money.
You don't want to talk.
Yeah.
You guys got MySpace you want to give up?
Oh, man.
He said MySpace.
It was funny because I was on Facebook and somebody had a MySpace link. I was like, huh? What's that?
That still exists?
My MySpace is Asian Rice Racer 93.
You actually remember
AZN
it.
_ Nah, I'm playing with you, man.
I was about to say, man, that's like 3 stereotypes on one underscore.
Donda.
One name, right?
I was like, man, that's crazy. Like,
nah, man, but you know, real talk, man. I appreciate you guys having me
hey,
here
man,
tonight, man.
appreciate it, man.
Anytime.
Hey, thanks, man. Appreciate it, man. Once again, you know, this is how you become successful. You connect with other people, not only in your city, but just connecting with other people. But make sure before you do that, you gotta connect with yourself. That's what Escape Radio is all about. Escape the norm, escape your mind. We gonna get back into the other half of the music. Got some EDM stuff playing, some EDM deep house, and some hip hop at the end. So make sure you guys keep it locked. We got more interviews coming up next week. We're gonna be interviewing Bez Dog. After that, we got a gospel singer. So keep it locked, man. Follow TEELO on Twitter. He's on there all the time, even when he's at work.
Yeah.
So make sure y'all follow him. When he gets about 20,000 followers, he's not going to be at that job no more.
Oh, no. Man, I hope, man. I hope. Get all the homies
Get
out.
that blue check mark.
That blue check mark.
Exactly. That's what we trying to do. Escape Radio, once again, we out.
One love.
One love. Peace.
Peace.
Escape Radio. Escape Radio. Escape the norm. Escape your mind. Escape your mind.